to That Paradox Computing's Introduction to ComputerCraft for the Complete Beginner. Welcome back, guys. So what are we looking at this time? Touch screens! Oh, look at that! Touch screens! Woo! So, as you can see, I've made a little device where you touch the screen and it fires a firework and the screen changes color. Look at that! Isn't that just amazing? So let's get into how it works. So for this episode, grab yourself a computer and a monitor. We're also going to take a quick look at, to make it fire fireworks, I'm tapping into that RedNet program that we made before for the fireworks launcher. So if you have that on hand, that's good. There'll just be a slight edit to that program if you want to make this thing. Cool. So we probably won't actually go ahead and make this thing. We're just going to go into how this thing works. So, touch screens. Or actually, wait, what's the best thing to start off with? Well, let's have a look at monitors first. So we have done some stuff on peripherals before, but we'll just take a quick look at some of the things you can do here. So mon.clear is probably a good one to start off with, so we can see, so that's the program, the Lua command to clear the screen. Bam, you can see all the writing disappeared. The screen is still white. Let's get into why that is. Oh, actually, man, sorry. You know what, the first thing we should be doing, the first thing we should be doing is mon equals peripheral dot wrap top. So wrap your peripherals, always wrap your peripherals first. This is still working because that startup program was wrapping the peripheral and the computer remembered where it was. But for you, if you haven't done anything yet, you need to do that first. So do that. Then you can try mon.clear. Bam. Okay, now let's look at a lot of the stuff that we can usually do. Mon.set cursor pos. Does this look familiar? It should, because it's just like term.set cursor pos. Yes? Do we remember that? Term.clear, term.set cursor position. These are, things you'd use. Instead of term, you're just typing mon. And you're going to find a lot of the commands for writing to the monitors are exactly the same as, what you do. So 1,1. Let's do a mon.write. So you won't use print when we're using a monitor. You always have to type write. So just remember that one. It's not mon.print, it's mon.write. And look at that. It wrote hello. Yay. And we can clear again. Bam. So you can set your cursor somewhere on the screen. You can write stuff. And then you can clear it. These are the basic things for using a monitor. We can also mon.set text scale, I believe it is 1. Okay, so that hasn't done anything, but what you can probably guess what that's done. If we go mon.write hello again, hey, look at that. It's a hell of a lot smaller than it just was before. We've changed the size of the text on the monitor. So if we set that back to 5, and then write hello again, look how much bigger it is. Check that, and that's weird. Oh yeah, because we're not changing the cursor position. We should probably set that back to 1. And then clear the screen. Actually, probably should have cleared the screen first. Whatever. There you go, look at that. So, that's changing the size of the text. Very good. And we can set text color. Color to be, now you can give numbers. I believe 0 is possibly black, or is that white? Color out of range. No, okay, ignore that. Oh, let's see what that did. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that just wrote white. I have no idea what black is. Might be 2? Let's see what 2 is. Could just be a slightly darker shade of... I don't know. Oh, look at that. It's orange or something. How bizarre. Okay. But you can also use a handy little library for the colors. So let's just do mon6. Set text color. And we can actually type in colors.red. Let's do that. Yeah, right. So that's set the text color, and now we can print. It's actually printing off the screen because we need to reset our cursor position, which is back here somewhere, and one dot clear again. Okay, and let's print hello, and now it's printing in red. So that basically there's colors dot red, white, blue, light gray, black, everything. So that's a set text color. We can also mon dot set background color. The American spelling of color, for those of you not from America, we're just stuck with what the Yanks want to do in this situation. Colors dot black, so we can now make this background of the screen, instead of white, we're going to try and make it black. And if we actually just run a mon dot clear, look at that. It'll rewrite the entire screen in whatever color we've selected. So you can change the background color, then a mon dot clear. If we changed it back to, like, say, white, and then we reset our cursor position, and now we do a mon dot right. Actually, wait, we want to do a mon dot clear, sorry, first. So we'll make it all white, and now we'll do a mon dot right. Hello. Check that out. It's back on white. Don't know exactly what I was trying to show you just then. And someone texted me in that moment of silence. Interesting. Anyway, we can also do a mon dot right. Clear background colors white. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, this is not what. Sorry. Okay, we set background colors to black now and type hello. And what you're going to see is the hello has a black background. That's what I was just trying to show you. So, yeah, because the last time we cleared the screen, it was set to white. Then we changed the background colors to black. When it typed hello, it made the background for hello black. So, yeah, just something to know, bear in mind. Okay, those are probably everything you need to know about writing to the screen. Let's get the hell out of this. Okay, let's clear the screen. Let's run listen. For those of you who have been following the series, you know what the listen program is. It's listening for events. If you don't know what an event is, go back to episode 3 or 4 or whatever it is. It's called events. Real cryptic title. So this one's listening for events from the monitor. Let's see what happens when we click the monitor. Hey, look at this. We got an event, monitor underscore touch. We get the monitor side, which is on top of the computer, and we also get an X and Y position. So this is the event. This is parameter 1, parameter 2, and parameter 3. So really what you want to be listening for is the event. The side of the monitor you really don't care about unless you're running 2 monitors at once. If that's your jam, okay. Otherwise, you wouldn't really care about that. Now, the X and Y positions. These refer to X and Y coordinates on the screen. So X runs across the top of the screen, Y runs down the screen. Now, I wish I had that back in the corner because it would make... Basically, each one of these, each character here is actually like a cell. So this would probably be 1, well, no, not 1, so let's say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say it would be like about 6. X of 6. Oh, hell, let's just get the coordinates. Let's run listen again. Here, we'll click on this. Ah, picked it. 6. And position 1 on the Y axis. So your X axis is right along here, Y axis down here. And each character occupies its own little cell. So this is 6, 1. Yeah, 6, 1, this would be 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, if you get that. And underneath that, that would be 6, 2, and this would be 6, 4, and 6, 5. Yeah, you get that? Cool. So, it's very much like if you imagine doing your set cursor positions. So when you set your cursor position to 1, 1, you're putting it in the top left-hand corner. If you do 1, 2, then you're down there, I think. Yeah. So yeah, just think of it that way. Cool. Cool. All right, so we've got our events and everything. Let's try making something that will work on the screen. So we know what our event is. It's monitor underscore touch. So let's, I'm not going to make you do the fireworks program because that's just too much. Let's just start with something easy. So let's edit mon Edit mon. Don't call it monitor because there's already a program called monitor. Edit mon. First thing you're going to do, of course, is define what your peripheral is. So, peripheral. That's not how you spell peripheral. Peripheral dot wrap on the top. Bam. Now, let's get a while true do loop going. While true do. So, what we want to make this program do? Let's have it write something up on the screen. Let's have it write something up on the screen, and then when you tap that specific thing, the screen will change slightly. We'll change the background color. How's that sound? So, while true do. So let's start off with getting, I don't know, let's write something up on the screen first. So, mon.clear, mon.set cursor pause. I'll put that, oh, do we need to put it in the top right hand corner? Not really. Actually, let's set it somewhere. Actually, sorry, mon.clear, then let's do a mon.set text. Because let's make the text just super huge, okay? Scale. And we'll make it 5, which is the biggest. 1 being the lowest, 5 being the biggest. And now let's set the cursor to sit somewhere on line, let's say like 2.6. Try and make it about your screen about 7 wide and 3 tall. If you're making the program, if you're just watching along, enjoy and watch. So we'll say 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah, 6, 2. So it's sitting a line down from the top. And then we're going to write touch me. That's a bit rude, but why not? Okay, now, so that's just going to clear the screen, and then it's going to write touch me. Do you want to change, do you want to set the, let's set the text color. I'm going to set text, so you get a feel for changing the text color, text color, and then it's colors dot, what do I want to change it to? Red? Red's a good color. Okay, touch me. Now, let's do a good old os.pull event. Now, the only thing, we're looking for 4 parameters. So let's go event. And so you know what this stuff is, we'll go side, x, y. How's that sound? So that's the event. This is the side of the computer it's on, and this is your x and y coordinates equals os.pull event. And let's look specifically for the monitor touch event. So make it a string because strings are always events. Sorry, strings are always events. God, don't listen to that. Events always generate a string. So make sure you put in a string, and it's monitor underscore touch is the name of the event, which is going to be generated. Okay, cool. So we're waiting for that event. Now let's just say so. We're saying touch me, and we're starting that line 6, which I actually think is too far along. So we're going to go back to 4. Okay, cool. So let's say we want the only when the person touches touch me. So the actual text itself. So if they touch anywhere else on the screen, nothing will happen. We only want it to be when they touch the touch me. So let's do an if. If. So here we're going to define the coordinates we're looking for, okay? So we know that we set the cursor position to 4, 2. So on the x-axis, it's starting at position 4. So let's say if x is, let's say if it's greater than 4. Yeah, if x is greater than 4, and less than, and x is less than, sorry, we got to count how many cells is. So starting at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. I think we may have gone off the edge of the screen, but we'll see. So x is greater than 4 and it's less than 12. So now we know we're in the range where this stuff's going to be printed up. And let's also say, and y is equal to 2. Yeah, y is equal to 2. Then, okay, so does everyone understand what's happening here? So on the y coordinate, we know we're printing that on the second line. And this is only going to be on the second line. It runs a few coordinates along x, but it only occupies one cell on the y coordinate. Oh God. Okay, well that's ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Cool. Then, so if it does that, let's do a we'll say mon dot clear um mon dot clear mon dot set cursor pause. Uh, ooh, that's a sorry, I've put a comma here instead of a full stop. One sec, cursor position, let's set it to like the same thing, 4, 2. And we'll change, actually before we do the mon.clear, let's change the background color, mon.clear, mon.set background color, and we'll say color dot, oh, don't make it a string, whatever you do, or it won't work. Colors dot yellow. No, blue. Blue's a nice color. Colors dot blue. Set the cursor position. Then let's change set text. Color, yeah. Color. And we'll make that yellow. Colors dot yellow. And if this is going to be changing stuff up, we better make it just so. Oh, we set a text color here. We're going to change background colors? Yes. Okay, in that case, we've just got to make sure that the first thing we do up here, because doing a mon.clear, if we don't change, if we just leave the background colors here as colors.blue and never tell it again to go back to being black, it'll obviously start off blue. So we don't want that. So let's just mon.set background colors. Color, singular, not plural. And this is colors, plural, dot black. Cool. So, let's just get this finished up. We're almost there. Mon dot right. Dot right. That's nice. There we go. Except probably want just a comma in there, not a colon. It's your choice, I guess. That's supposed to be a winky face, but that didn't really come out so well. End your loop. Look at that. So we're gonna set the background color, clear the screen. Then we're gonna make sure our text is nice and large. Could probably have just done that up here. It doesn't really need to be in the loop, but well, it's there now. It's not gonna make any difference either way. Then mon.set color, cursor position. So putting the cursor in the middle of the screen. We're making the text red apparently, and then we're writing touch me. And then we're waiting for an event, and it has to be specifically at the coordinates of where the text is for the user to touch the screen, and then it's going to clear the screen and type that's nice and change some colors and stuff. Some colors and stuff. Let's see if that's going to work. What did I even call that? Mon. Let's see where I went wrong. 5, syntax error. Mon dot. Really? Mon dot. Oh, look at that. Sneaky little bugger. Put another comma in. Those ones are supposed to be commas. I think that was the problem. Here we go. Touch me. Okay, so in theory, nothing should happen if I touch here. But if we touch the writing itself, nothing will happen. In fact, nothing is happening at all. Please don't be another episode of me just, getting frustrated trying to debug stuff. Monitor underscore touch. Let's see if that was a problem. It's not startup, it's called mon. Monitor underscore touch. Did I call the event right? Monitor underscore touch. That's interesting. We set that. It must be something about my coordinates. Let's exit and let's run listen. I think the problem is how I've defined my coordinates. So let's say I touch the C. What is that coming up with? Position 7, 2. Which, does that fall inside of our... Yeah, if x is greater than 4 and x is less than 12 and y is equal to 2, then... For some reason I don't think it's fulfilling this statement. Let's have a look. Let's get to print okay. So if it's going into this loop, so we're doing some debugging, we're going to get it to print up on the screen if this doesn't work. So let's have a look. Bam. Or if it's actually, oh, okay. So weird. Okay, so the coordinates are being tricked. Guys, I'm a freaking moron. I know exactly what's wrong. Edit starter. I was even thinking about it before, but I completely forgot. Damn it. Guys, I think I've done this to us before. We're going to need to put a sleep in there, right? So let's sleep for 5 seconds after you press it. Because it is doing it, but what it's doing is, of course, is it's writing that up, and then it's just going straight back and clearing the screen. Before we can even see it. You know? Yeah. So there's your problem. Okay, let's try that again. So it is working. That's nice. And then 5 seconds, it should change back. There we go. If we touch anywhere else, it does nothing. But if we touch on... there we go. It was possibly still sleeping or something. I don't know. If we touch... Oh, no. Is it just... That's weird. It likes to take a little nap for some goddamn reason. But... Oh, you know what it is? Okay. I'll tell you what it is. If I touch it right now, I know it's going to work. Okay? You know why it's the thing that was happening just there is. Remember how we told it to sleep for 5 seconds? I told it to sleep for 5 seconds at the wrong point. What you want to do, of course, is put your sleep inside the if. Because what was happening was, I was touching the screen, it wasn't meeting that if criteria, so nothing changed, but the computer was still sleeping for 5 seconds because the sleep isn't inside the if statement. So, you want to put your sleep, sleep, doesn't have to be no, it's just .sleep, I just like to put that in because it seems more legit, but it can just be a sleep. Sleep for 5 seconds inside the loop, and we'll run mon. So now if we touch somewhere else, okay, nothing's going to happen. But the moment we do actually touch on the screen, now it's going to change and it's going to be responsive all the time. Well, not right now because it's in the sleep, but nothing, touch there, and bam, it changed. So there you go, guys. So you've seen a whole bunch of commands, how to use monitors, the theory behind it. You've seen it in practice. Now that you guys know how to use Pastebin, I'm going to put this up on Pastebin. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it from here. So let's go Pastebin, put mon, bam, we're connecting to Pastebin. There's your code. So if you want to use this code and have a look at it and stuff, it's right there. Thank you for watching. Oh my god, that episode went on far too long. Far too long. But hey, we know how to use touchscreens. Yay! Guys, like and subscribe, or don't. I'm sick of begging you for it, so, just do what you're going to do. Make your goddamn mind up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode. Ask if you got any questions, etc. Blah, blah, blah. See ya.